Hi, everybody. I hope you are ready to brighten up your day, because in this hour, it is all about not just being bright for now, but being bright forever, because it is the forever bright hour. And it is going to be an hour of absolutely scintillating, brilliant, sparkling beauties from the most extraordinary of all moissanite collections. And you know, around the world, not just the nation, but around the world, everyone's talking about moissanite. So many of us want to be able to have the glitz and the glamour and the razzle-dazzle effect, and we want to be able to have premium, superior quality pieces of jewelry that will last a lifetime. And that is exactly what we have thanks to this incredible line of jewelry. I cannot wait to share it with you here on Made Shopping. And if you want really pieces that are made for you, you're in the right place, because everything here at Made Shopping is all about being made for you. And isn't it fun when it's made, not mined, right? It's a fun opportunity to have some of the greatest pieces in the world that are all made for us in a controlled environment so that we can get the best possible quality. That being said, we're going to make it a quality experience, a very convenient experience, and it's going to be easy for you to get the pieces you want, because number one, we are up to 25% off in this whole show. Everything you see, I know, everything. Okay, that's one thing. The second thing is we will have only free shipping. Sorry, there are no exceptions. No, sorry, no exceptions. There's no exceptions to the rule. You all have to get free shipping. Everybody. Every single item is going to have free shipping, like it or not. Also, free returns. Also, you're going to be able to shop with us, and you're going to have options to be able to do your payments in installations, meaning if you don't, installments, if you don't want to have to pay all at once, you don't have to. We'll give you that option. And last but not least, you have different ways to shop. You can go to madeshopping.com. You can call us at 888-521-4367. Let me say that again, 888-521-4367. Or you can also scan the QR code that will be next to every single piece that we show you today. So you can go right to the item. Speaking of right to the item, I'm going to kick off the show by giving you a little preview of a few pieces, and then we will go right to one of my favorites. Let's start with this stunning necklace. Now, this piece of beauty is a signature piece. When I say signature, meaning you can wear this every day, and it's the piece that people remember you by. Isn't this stunning? Almost 1.5 carats of this beautiful, forever bright moissanite necklace. We're looking at near colorless diamonds. Look at the beautiful design on this piece. And yes, the chain is included, and it is set in 14 karat white gold. Incredible. That's coming up a little later. The item number is 615052. Also, this is one of the few incredible stud options in the show. The others are going to be Chris, Rich, Matt, Klein. Just kidding. They are not the other stud options. They are not for sale. They are the guys on the set are not for sale. I am sorry, ladies. I am so sorry. This is one of many options in the stud earrings, however. And these stud earrings, in all seriousness, are just beyond anything in your wildest dreams. And I'll tell you why. They are massive. They are, if I'm not mistaken, about almost 6.5 carats. I think these are almost 6.5 carats. You're looking at item 620498. Look at the size of these round, brilliant beauties. Set in white gold, absolutely incredible with those near colorless moissanites. Let me just tell you, that diamond equivalent weight of over 6.5, I think it's like 6.25 if I'm not mistaken. Unbelievable. They are coming up. Just a little, just to slide this in for you, just to let you know, we also have, if you want just a little step down in the sizing, you also will have this gorgeous pair in the yellow gold. And my goodness, they're just beyond. Okay, but we also have some phenomenal rings in this show. You'll see some on my hand throughout the show. And we also have one that I thought was a stack of 3. I said, oh, I love those rings. I like that way you stacked them. I said that to Chris when he was showing me all the jewelry in the show. I said, I love the way you stacked them. He said, Nick, I didn't stack them. That's the ring. That's the whole ring. So you're going to basically be getting 3 for the price of 1. In fact, I love it so much, let's do it right now. Let's go right to it. I want everybody who's watching to get ready for an incredible shopping experience. And I want to share with you why you are getting something so special. Because you are getting the most incredible brands when you shop with Charles Colvard. Forever Bright is a step up from our classic moissanite brand. And listen, when you think about the revolutionizers, if you will, when you think about the ones who created the foundation for how moissanite should be made, this is the place to go. You are getting such incredible looks. If you are looking for the bigger stones on the smaller budgets, this is what you can have, because I will tell you now, if you were to get diamonds that were near colorless, and you were to get this beautiful, clean, white, bright diamond look in actual mined diamonds, set in 14 karat yellow gold with these beautiful designs, I can promise you, you're not paying $546.75, but you are here today with Forever Bright. I'm brightening up your day by saving you almost $200. Save $182.25 on this piece and get this one home. It is almost 1 full carats in diamond equivalent weight of these beautiful round brilliant cuts. Now I do want you to recognize that it's a little bit of, it's not quite symmetrical, right? Not quite, because you're going to have just a little bit of an offsetting, which gives it a little bit more of that sparkle. It gives it a really special, unique look, and it really allows you to let each one of these stones kind of shine bright in their own moment, right? They're set in a way that gives them all a little bit of a spotlight, if you will. You have a total of 6 points, I believe, in most of, let's see, in 11. In the other 10, you're going to be looking at about 25 points. So you have a look that is going to really astound people, but in a very classy and subtle way. What I think about this kind of ring is what I think is perfect for the ones who do love to layer and stack their pieces. If you say to yourself, you know, I love to wear a lot of rings. I like to have that look. I like to have that layered look, but I don't want one big clunky ring, right? I get it. I mean, some people like to have the negative space. They like the open work. They like it to look like more than one piece in one piece, if you will. And here you are. Here you go. And then that yellow gold is just stunning. That's 623050. I hope that you guys are watching and saying to yourself, now I understand what it's all about. Now I get it, why people love moissanite and why people aren't spending as much on diamonds anymore. Because to get the quality of diamonds that you're getting in the quality of moissanite here, you'd be paying unaffordable prices. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's not even an opinion. That's really just the facts. For most of us, it's not affordable to have diamonds of that caliber. And when you perfect the art of creating moissanite, as Charles and Colvard have, and you can offer a collection that's even a step above the classic collection, then you know you're getting something special, and boy, oh boy, will it brighten up your day. This is only $546.75. I say only because when you think about the fact that you're saving almost $200 and you're getting something in gold, when gold is $2,018 an ounce, every investment in gold is a smart decision. It's not just a good decision, it's a wise choice. That being said, I'm going to give you another opportunity to make a wise choice, and I'm going to give you another ring that I really think you're going to fall in love with. Because when we talk about classic looks, and I mean, you know, every piece can be what you want it to be. You can make it what you want. You want to make it feel like it's just, you know, it's very trendy, it's hot. It depends what you wear it with. You can make it very trendy. You want to wear something that looks very traditional and kind of old school, old world, you can do that too. But it's nice when you have the pieces that create balance, that have a little bit of that trendy look, but have that classic look that will never go away, making it forever bright. Look at this piece on my hand. Is that a stunner or what? See, this to me is the ring that somebody grabs your hand and says, "Oh, I love your ring. That's so beautiful." And you say it in that voice. You don't go, "Ooh, look at your ring." No, this is "Oh, that is so beautiful." There are those rings that you say, "Ooh, look at your ring." You say it in that funny voice, or maybe you don't. I do. But I like the fact that this is one of those very classy, elegant statement pieces that you can wear every single day without being too much, but it's making enough of a statement that it's not too little. It looks like a princess's tiara from this angle, doesn't it? And look at how it's encased in all that luscious gold. That is 14 karat gold, and you have a total of 7 stones that graduate into the center. Your center stone, just so you understand, is almost a 1/4 carat. Actually, yeah, it's almost a 1/4 carat alone. And then you've got the 2 stones on the shoulder that will take you to about 32 points. And then your other 2 are going, actually your other 2 are going to take you to about 2 points. So it's a really nice graduation to the larger stone in that middle. This is a great price when you're talking about forever bright moissanite, and you have it set in 14 karat gold. To save over $215, this is not something that should have a savings. I mean, certain things you look at, you say, why is that even on sale? Well, you know what, because we want to give you savings. We want you to enjoy the Valentine's Day season. We want you to be able to buy pieces for your fiancés, for your wife, for your daughters, your mothers, your grandmas, your aunts, your nieces, your sisters, your best friends. We want everyone to be able to enjoy the beauty of moissanite and understand why Forever Bright is becoming forever popular. And really one of the most popular lines in the entire brand, in the entire company, because people understand that you can get the really superior quality without the superior pricing. And when I say superior, I mean big pricing, not the good price. It's good pricing, but it's not the biggest of the pricing, right? That's important to us because we want to be able to buy things we can afford. But you know what? An investment in yourself or in someone you love is a smart investment. It's one thing to buy something that you can have for the night. You know, you can buy a great dinner, you can buy a great tickets to a show. I enjoy all of those things, but they don't last. When something is forever, you have this to pass down to another generation. This is the piece that you pass down to your own daughter one day, right? So it's really special. 623038 is the item number. The phone number to call to order this is 888-521-4367. Madeshopping.com is the website. And I told you you have a lot of options and choices insofar as how to order. You don't have a choice when it comes to the free shipping, though. I'm giving that to you no matter what. Everybody will have all of these beautiful pieces shipped for free. I love that. And we've got free returns as well. Not that you'll need them, because you very rarely will make one, but if you need to, for whatever reason, you know you have it. That is going to be a great choice. But I really want you to be able to have the choice to own something that it's on the must-have list, right? I feel like in shopping, whether it be jewelry, whether it be home goods, whether it be beauty, whatever, you have kind of 2 columns you have, and this is really in life, right? The needs and the must-haves and the wants, right? When the needs and the must-haves and the wants go together, it's a win-win situation. And if you are somebody who has jewelry, if you are somebody who has their ears pierced, it's a must-have to have a good pair of studs. And by the way, if you just had your ears pierced, it's a must-have to have a gold pair of earrings because you must wear gold to prevent infection the first couple weeks of having your ears pierced. So it's a must-have. But everybody wants a great pair of studs. And the classic look, the classic design, the classic style is to have diamond studs in gold. Well, what if you can go to the next level with moissanite? Let me remind you that moissanite is a double refractive stone. So what happens? It's going to have more brilliance than a diamond. In fact, it is really going to be the most brilliant gemstone in the world. That's what makes moissanite so special beyond even a diamond. You're also going to have a hardness on these pieces at about 9.25, which is actually harder than a sapphire or a ruby, but just shy of the hardness of a diamond. So you're getting something that's not going to scratch easily. You're getting something that's going to be durable, wearable, and withstand the day-to-day test of time. That is incredible to me when you can get studs at just over $500. Do you know that I have seen, and this is true story, I have seen in many a jewelry store, especially now when we're looking at the kind of pricing we are in gold, I have seen gold earrings. When I say gold earrings, like a stud of gold, right? A little ball, like you know when they put like the little gold ball stud. I have seen them at this, about this size, forget moissanite, no diamonds, nothing. Just the gold at $500, many a places in New Jersey, in New York City, many times. But you are not just getting that 14 karat gold, you are getting that carat 60 of moissanite in a round brilliant cut. Each one in each ear is 80 points. So you're over half a carat in each ear. Let me measure it for you. That's the weight. Let me give you the size now. So that was the weight. Now we go to the size. So you're looking at about 1/4 of an inch from top to bottom on these pieces. These are, to me, the ultimate in stud earrings. Do you see the fire? Oh my gosh, just take a moment. I did the shooting star thing. I lose my mind when that happens because it's such a remarkable thing that something like that can happen with a piece of jewelry. It's just, I'm wowed by the possibilities and the potential of this stone because of that fire, because of that dispersion. You get that rainbow of colors emerging, and you get that sparkle and that scintillation as I move the stones. And moreover, you get a stone that's even more brilliant than a diamond. How do you go wrong there? Go out, go buy yourself diamond studs, 80 points in each ear in yellow gold. I dare you to get a price like this that look like these. Because you can't just get any diamonds. Don't get cloudy ones. You could get cloudy with a chance of meatball. No, you could get cloudy earrings. You can. There's plenty of them for this price. I don't want cloudy earrings. I don't want cloudy diamonds. I want clean, bright, near colorless diamonds. That's what I want. I want that look. Well, guess what? I can have that look and then some when you have Forever Bright Moissanite. Talk about brightening your day. 681-036. You know what we should do, guys? Maybe we should slide in the mama. These are the beautiful princesses, but these are the queens. 3 carats. 3 carats. I know. So the princess, the queen. Here we go. Now, if you love them in yellow gold, you can also, when you call us, you can tell them this is made shopping. You can say, look, is there any way I can get these in yellow gold too? When you get these, you can say, is there any way I can get them in white gold too? Ask. You may receive, okay? But let's go to the white gold, because the white gold are earring goals. This should have like #earring goals, because this is what a stud aspires to be. You have 1.5 carats in each ear, not total, in each ear. Look at the size. First of all, the framework, 4-prong setting, classic. Classic. This is the traditional classic dream look. This is what everybody dreams of having if they are lucky enough to have moissanite earrings in gold studs. That's the dream. 3 carats, it should be $1,360. If it's any less than, honestly, any less than $1,300 or $1,400 is crazy to me. But we are at $1,026 and change, saving you almost $350. When we talk about the brilliance, the most brilliant stone being the moissanite, when we talk about the fire and that refractive index being even higher because it's a double refractive index, it's even more refractive than a diamond and almost as hard as a diamond. And look how clean, look how stunning and scintillating these studs are, and consider the fact that you are getting in each ear 1.5 carats. These are phenomenal. Now, we measured the last pair, and I thought they were pretty astounding. Let's see what happens when we step it up a level. Wow. Now you're getting past that 1/4 inch. And you have your butterfly backings as well. I do want to remind everybody something here, because for those of you who are saying, well, what makes this moissanite different than all other moissanite? I see moissanite around the world. I don't understand, like, why is this so different and what makes this so special? And remember something. This is the place to shop for moissanite, because this is the company that really revolutionized the art of creating it in a way that would allow us to have the best of the best. I mean, you have progressive technology, you have relentless innovation, and you have revolutionary cut specifications, so you can maximize both the fire and the brilliance of every single one of these gemstones. That's what's so important here. You can see for 30 years this has been going on. Since 1995, this company revolutionized the art of creating moissanite that would allow us to have the most sparkling, incredible looks. So if you want the larger size, you want that 1.5 in each ear, that 3 carat beauty in white gold, 612-700. If you decide, I love them, but I think I'm gonna go for a little bit smaller. I really like 80 points in each ear is pretty good to me. It's almost a carat in each ear. I'm very comfortable with that, and I really like the yellow gold in my studs. That's fine too. Guess what? You can do that, 681-036. And let me tell you something else too, which I think is really important to note. When I wear stud earrings, okay, one of the things that I think is really important is I don't always like to take them out. So if I go swimming, if I'm at the beach, if I'm at a pool, if I'm at a barbecue, if I'm going to take a shower, if I want to take a bath, they're in gold. You can leave them on. They will not get ruined. They will not tarnish. Isn't that the best feeling? Now, listen, I'm not saying dunk your gemstones in water. Everybody, let's make sure we get some nice salt water on all of our gems. I'm not recommending it, but I'm saying you're not going to be in trouble. It's not going to ruin your earrings, and particularly because you're in gold, you're going to be able to wear something that even if it does get wet, it's not going to get ruined or tarnished, right? So that's important to notate. Now, those earrings are, they're pretty fabulous, but wait a minute. Have we talked about the ones I've been wearing? No, we haven't. I feel like I just need to give you a little special treat for a moment. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second, because you're gonna flip out. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just taking out one for the moment because I'm gonna put it back on. But okay, are you ready? Y'all ready for this? Here we go. I mean, what? What? Is this everything? What? Oh my God, it's an Asher cut. You know, sometimes the best way to know it's an Asher cut is when you see an X. You see that X that kind of runs through it? You guys see that? It's really tough to see right away, but when you look really close up, do you notice that X on the inside? You guys see it? That's the Asher cut. That's how you know, oh, it's an Asher cut. It's very geometric. The faceting on this is beyond belief. It is literally cut to perfection. That is why we only employ the best lapidaries in the world, so they can cut these pieces to maximize the beauty of the stone. Look at the fire. I mean, I'm moving it around just so you can really see what happens. And again, studio lighting is really not, because the studio's lit for me to talk to you. It's not as where I'm sitting, right? This is not, I'm just showing it to you right next to me. This is not even the most ideal lighting for a piece of jewelry. And guess what? Look how good it looks. Can you imagine in the sunshine? Seriously? What would happen if you are wearing these earrings and you are sitting in the sun? Oh, people will lose their mind. I can't, let me see what the exact carat weight is on these, because this one, I'm okay, hold on. Are you ready for it? You're not gonna believe what I'm about to tell you. Each ear, ready? 3 carat 14. Over 3 carats in each ear. By the way, that is not the moissanite weight, that is diamond equivalent weight. So if you were to buy the Asher cut diamond earrings, just like this, Asher step cut, this would also be 6 carat 28, which is your total carat weight for both, set in 14 karat white gold. You, oh my gosh, if you could pay $1,600 and change it for that in diamonds with this quality, I don't think so. Nope, I dare you. You know what, do the research. I'm never gonna steer you wrong. I'm always gonna give you good advice. I will never let you get a bad deal. I would say, do the homework, look it up. Look at the near colorless diamonds, okay? That's important too, don't just get any diamonds. Make sure they're near colorless, G to H in color, okay? Look for G to H in color in your diamonds, in white gold, Asher step cut, over literally almost 3.5 carats per ear. And tell me what it costs. Curious. I bet you won't be getting a discount of $544 and free shipping. That's what you're getting here. Your item number 620498. 620498. Okay, so we gave you some great options in studs, but now we're actually going to move into, I think we should move into the hoops, yeah? Item number, I believe it's number 5, right? Oh wait, did I skip 4? Oh, we still have to get to 4 too. Okay, we're gonna get to it. We'll get there. I have so many fun things to show you before this hour is over. We're almost halfway through the hour, so I just want to give you, kind of leading up to lots of great things. But I wanted to make sure that everyone who's watching right now has a chance to get hoops too, because the 2 things that most of us want in the world of earrings are hoops and studs. Hoops and studs. Look at these hoops. I mean, is that gorgeous? Now, I just want you to take a moment, look at the beauty. Even as I just kind of let them sit for a moment, I just want to put my earring back in my ear. As they sit for a moment, what you see is the millgrain work. You see the beauty of all of those gorgeous stones. You have approximately 70 points. So we're at they're almost 3/4 carat in these beauties. And you have that kind of huggy hoop design. Look at the thickness of the white gold as well, because that is really something worth mentioning. When you see how much of that white gold is present, you can see if you just bought a pair of white gold earrings, again, just like I said about the studs, if this was the earring right here, what you're seeing on your screen, that price makes sense to me right now. $479.25, great deal. Save $159.75, great deal. I mean, they're white gold. But that's not what you're getting. That's just the back. This is what you're getting. You're getting 70 points of this beautiful moissanite. The Forever Bright collection is going to give you a chance to have pieces that truly will brighten your life forever. As I move them, you can really, I'm going to actually tip them a little too, so you can really see the power of a double refractive stone, so you can see the power of a very highly superior, brilliant piece of jewelry, because when you are looking at brilliance in moissanite, it's very different than a diamond. Listen, don't get me wrong, I love diamonds, I absolutely do. I love our lab-grown diamonds, I love diamonds, I love them. But I can't afford them when they look like this. You have to really get lucky. This is a chance for you to have the best of the best in one of the hardest stones and in one of the cleanest, most brilliant stones on this earth. What a treat to be able to do that. Let me get a quick measurement on these for you. Item number 543371. You're almost half an inch. Almost half an inch on the drop. Now your traditional huggy hoops will usually be about 3/4 of an inch on the drop. These are pretty close. I really love this. You know, I kept saying the millgrain work, but actually it's not. It's actually more, it's more moissanite down the side. Okay, the border of those center round stones, which are each about, they're each about 4 points. The border that sandwiches them, it looks from a distance, I was like, there's no way for that price that those are also moissanite. Yeah, no, they are, yep. That means that you are getting $639 earrings today for under $480. That's a treat. Go to madeshopping.com, scan that QR code. You can easily go right to the item by doing so. I think that's a great way to do it. By the way, if you wanted to see the studs, like if I was just doing like my hair up, I just wanted you to see, these are massive. They're massive, like huge. Okay, so studs and hoops, get them home. 543371. Now, I told you earlier in the show that I had so many treats on so many levels in so many items. And one of them is the one that I have been wearing. I've been wearing this all day just because I love it. This is a must-have. It is, oh my goodness, this is when you really want to take a piece of jewelry to that next level, but you want to wear it in a way that's subtle enough that it can be an everyday piece. In the winter, it's glovable. In other words, you can just put that glove on those cold, cold days and not have to worry about your ring getting in the way because it's so low profile. But then look at the power pop. Whew, look at that. That is frosty. Look at that. Just like a very cold winter day. Look at that. And here's what's so special about this. What's really fun about this piece is that you are looking at over 2 carats in the ring. What's really fun is that it's not a full eternity, but it's not really a half eternity either, because you see how when I do this, wait, oh, it is a full eternity. Oh, wait, oh, it is. But actually, no, it's not. Don't tell anybody. It's just a little section of just white gold. 14 karat white gold. The whole thing is set in 14 karat white gold, but it actually has the presence of a full eternity band. But, you know, we can keep the cost just a little lower based on the way it's done. We can actually take $250 off. Well, $249.75 to be exact. This ring has 13 16-pointers. Think about that. I got very excited, I growled. 13 16-pointers. That is unheard of. And also, by the way, if you are looking to upgrade your wedding band, this is how you do it. This is how you do. I couldn't help it, sorry. It just came out. Sometimes that happens. I'm like, my parents and I always joke because I always say I'm a human jukebox, but I kind of am. I don't mean to be a human jukebox. It just happens. comes out. I say, this is how we do it. Of course I'm going to go, this is how we, how do you not do that? Well, I guess most people don't. I just do. Okay, but this is, in all seriousness, this is one of those items that you absolutely want to make sure you have in your collection, because you can spend under $750 to have the look of a full eternity band. You're close enough. You've got 13 stones at 16 points each, round brilliant beauties, cut to perfection, really the maximization, if you will, of brilliance. Maximize the brilliance. And you have the quality of Forever Bright Moissanite from Charles & Colvard. It's a win. Set in 14 karat gold. When gold is now pricing at $2,018 per ounce. Per ounce. Look at the scintillation. So the scintillation is shown when you get the movement, right? So when I move, look at this. When I move, that's where you see the scintillation. You see that? And you can see the fire in every single stone. Just exceptional. Well, listen, there's a reason we've been in business for 30 years. And I have worked at many networks. I work with a lot of companies in my life, and I'm very proud to represent people that I believe in. And when I had an opportunity to come here and see the showroom, the Charles & Colvard showroom, and look at these pieces and see the exceptional moissanite, I was so proud to be able to share these pieces with so many of you who I know and so many of you who I'm just meeting for the first time. And I think it's a wonderful treat to be able to take a business that has been in business for over a quarter of a century and say they've been doing something, but they've been really doing it not just right, but they've been doing it really well. And that is why it's such a privilege to be able to continue to share items like this with all of you so that you can have the best of the best. That's really what it's all about. And why should you spend $5,000, $10,000 on something that you can get for under $750? Right here, right now. 785-067 is the item number. Call in. The number to call is 888-521-4367. This is a dream. This is a dream piece, guys. And I'll just really quick before I move away from it, I'll just show it to you on this finger. If you want to wear it like a wedding band, can't go wrong, right? Gorgeous. Absolutely a stunner. Now I want to do something really fun. Is that number 7? Yeah, I want to go to this is fun. This is a little different than anything else we've done in the show before. And again, I thought it was a set of 2 pieces that were layered and stacked, and I was going to be able to offer you either or. Nope, that's not the case. No either or here. It's one for all and all for one. Look what happens when you bring in a piece of beauty that gives you the look of 2 rings with massive sizing on those solitaire stones. And those accents, are you kidding me? The accents alone, if it was just the accents in this design, I'd say that's a win right there, right? You're looking at about 80 points in the accents. But in each of these beautiful large, actually, look at this. This one, half a carat. Yep, half a carat. The round brilliant, oh, I'm sorry. That one, 80 points. Over 3/4 of a carat, just in the there's the shooting stars, just in the solitaire alone. See, don't you love? You see what happens when I do that? You see how these shooting stars just emerge? That brilliance is off the charts, friends. You can't get something better than this when it comes to this pricing. There is no justification for being at under $900 when you have the fire that you're seeing, when you have the dispersion that you are seeing. That is what we are all about. And that is why everybody out in this jewelry industry is trying to perfect the making of moissanite. And guess what? Guess who perfected it first? Right here, right now, you are in for it because you are getting the originator, not the imitator. That's all I'm saying about that. Let me actually put this on. It's been really fun to showcase it for you, but I've had enough of that. I'm wearing it. You know, you can only go so long before you have to show it on your hand. And I feel bad sometimes because I know that if I was home watching, just like you, I'd be like, I just want to wear it, right? I know, because that's what I'm saying, and I'm sitting right here. So I had, oh gosh, I had to do that. I just had to. Are you in love, guys? Is this so incredible? Look at the gorgeous beauty here. And you know what's so nice is I love the fact that you didn't just have one stone here and one stone there, or one stone stacked upon each other. I like that you have them just slightly kind of catty-cornering each other, so it allows them to kind of reflect off of each other. Now, that being said, let's dive into the meanings of things, right, and symbolism, because I told you I'm a big mush, I'm a huge sap, I can't help myself. So when I see things like this, I think, when you think about those people in your life that are always by your side, no matter what, that, like, or maybe the angel looking over your shoulder, like there's always that voice, that person who's like the voice of reason for you, or that person that you know, like if somebody says something negative about you, that person will not let that happen. They will stand up for you every day. There's that person in your life who's kind of, you know, kind of that person that's over your shoulder, whether it be physically or, you know, if that person is no longer with you, and that's kind of like this is kind of like a symbolic piece to represent that person's always there over your shoulder watching out for you. But in real, you know, maybe in reality, in your day-to-day life, there really is somebody who's here now, and you want to say, you know what, I want to give you this ring because I want you to know that no matter where I am or what I do, I've always got your back, right? I mean, you can literally turn every single piece of jewelry into a symbolic meaning and a story. That's what I love about jewelry. That's what made me fall in love with jewelry, not just the beauty of it. And the beauty is one thing, of course, there's no denying that. That's really just stating the obvious. But beyond the beauty, right, beyond that, there is the idea of setting meaning, because we always we remember who buys us jewelry, we remember who we give jewelry to. It's usually for a meaningful occasion. It's a graduation, an anniversary, a wedding, right? Or it's a birthday, a milestone, what have you. So there's so many reasons why we give jewelry to somebody, but it's almost always for a special occasion or something that's meaningful and memorable. Make this a meaningful, memorable item in your life. You are getting almost, well, actually over 1.5 carats. Over 1.5 carats in diamond equivalent weight. You're getting what looks like 2 bands, beautifully placed, beautifully designed. 743024 is your item number, and you are saving, I didn't even say this before, you're saving almost $300. Where do you go wrong when you can get something that's this glorious and save almost $300? I'll tell you where. Right here, right now. That's a big deal. That was a song from that time period we were just talking about too. Who sang that one? Right here, right now, watching the world make up. It was on the radio all the time, but I can't remember who sang that. Anyway, it'll come to me. It's one of the, maybe Duncan Sheik, no, that was the other song. That was the, okay, I'm sorry. I went on a tangent, a human jukebox tangent once again. I will control myself. I can't control my emotions when I'm around jewelry like this. I'm sorry, it happens. Okay, you know what else happens? Sometimes we get a chance to own something that is unrealistically affordable. I say unrealistically because certain pieces just deserve a really high price tag, and then they don't get one. Like, you guys deserved more than that. But you at home deserve what I'm about to do for you. This is the one and only piece in the show that is in silver. Set in white silver, okay? Beautiful polish. And actually what I'll do is I'm gonna actually turn this around for you. I just want you to see. If I turn the piece around, you can see all that beautiful silver, okay? But here's what I want you to know. I believe we are including the chain, am I right? We're including the chain. I want to see this on the red because of the heart. Hold on, I want to see. I don't want to mess up the mic. Sorry. Sorry, I wanted to just show it against red. Oh, yeah. Because it's a heart. I just wanted to see it because it's a red heart. You could, if you're wearing like a red turtleneck, look how cool. Forget the microphone for a second, but look how pretty that heart looks against red. Don't you love that? Because it almost looks like a ruby inside of the diamonds, doesn't it? They're not even diamonds, they're moissanite. That's why they're so brilliant. That's why they're so sparkling. That's why there's so much fire. Oh my gosh, I love this necklace. I like the fact that it's on a diagonal. It reminds me of a very famous brand that does a heart like that. My friend Tiffany owns one. It's very pretty. But guess what? It's also very unaffordable for many people. Very unaffordable for many people. 'Tis the season to be all about the love. It is the heart season. And therefore, I want you to have a heart. Oh, thank you for that. Look at that. There's the brilliance I speak of. Okay, let's talk about what you get here. That is what we call a fancy cut. The fancy cut heart is a brilliant cut, totaling a carat 20 in a single solitaire stone. Fancy cut 1 carat 20 in a heart, in your incredible forever bright moissanite that rests and nestles itself to the bottom of the heart. From the bottom, when you gift this, just put a little note that says, "This is from me to you from the bottom of my heart." Get it? And there's a little heart at the bottom of the heart. How cute is that? That heart, though, on the diagonal, that heart is just adorned by those decadent diamond-looking. I keep saying diamonds, but you can't get diamonds for this price, and you can't get diamonds with that kind of brilliance. That is what that is the beauty of incredible moissanite. To be able to have when people think of, oh, the finest diamonds in the world, that's what they think of. But who can afford them, right? This is forever bright moissanite. This is the most incredible brilliance you will see in a gemstone. The most brilliant stone in the world. That's what moissanite is. And our collection of classic moissanite, let me tell you, it's incredible. This is even a step up from that. This is the next level. $381. I will tell you this, if this was in gold, chances are you would be paying at least another $500, maybe more. So the fact that we could do this in silver and give you a chance to own this piece is a dream come true. You are saving $127.25. The item number is 624-729. 624-729. Call us. Call our call center. Make sure you say hi to our friends out here who are excited to shop with you, and let them know how much you love this piece and that you want to take it home. If you want to shop online, you can do that on your own at madeshopping.com or scan that QR code. But I think this is a piece that everybody, if you're lucky to own it, I think it would be a wonderful opportunity for each and every one of you to do so. You know, every single piece that we've had so far is a piece that I personally would buy for myself. Like, you know, sometimes I'll present things and I'll say, I love this. It's maybe something I would buy for someone else. I can find a million things to love about it, but it's not for me. Everything in this show is something that I personally love and would wear every day of my life and be very, very proud to gift to somebody. Know that too. Any of these pieces that you're buying for somebody for Valentine's Day or any occasion for that matter, or just because it's Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day of the week, every single one of these pieces, you will feel proud. You know when you buy a gift for somebody, you're like, ooh, I hope they like it. I don't know. I hope it doesn't break. I hope it doesn't this. I hope it doesn't. You have like all these feelings of anxiety, like I hope that was a good choice. When you give the gift of Forever Bright, you can feel really confident that you're gifting something very special to the people that you love. And speaking of very special things and things to love, I have been wearing a ring this entire show. I don't even know how to explain how incredible this is. Yes, this is, actually, yes, it is. I believe it is. Yes. This is where things go to the next level. We took the classic moissanite to the next level with Forever Bright. But when we talk about these beautiful pieces we've been seeing, sometimes you even can level up from there when you just think you can't. Leveling up not only in beauty, but in profile height. Look at the height on this ring. Do you see the design? Do you see the culet at the very bottom? That's the bottom of that piece. That's the bottom of that elongated oval with that beautiful, brilliant cut. That oval, let me tell you something, friends, that elongated oval is going to elongate your fingers. It is so flattering on the hand. And it is a cut that we have not seen today, but it is allowing you to maximize the brilliance of this moissanite. Look at the setting. The setting on this allows it to lift. It elevates the stone. And it is just phenomenal on every level. Haloed by more beautiful rounds. Haloed by more beautiful rounds and accented by more beautiful rounds, and set in 14 karat yellow gold. This is an engagement ring. Does it have to be? No, it can be, I mean, it can be anything, but certainly can be an engagement ring. I mean, I just look at that gold. Look at that gold. We're gonna put this on the wheel so that you can see the brilliance and that fire emerging for yourself. This is where it's like when the what do they say, like this is when you separate the boys from the men, right? Like this is next level. Let's do this. Can I do that? Oh, okay. Yeah? Okay. Oh, really? Do you have another one? Yeah? Do we? Yeah? Oh, okay. I don't have to give it up. Good. I'm not giving it. Never gonna give it up. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Can we just look at the faceting, please? Can you just look at the faceting? It makes me want to cry. I know I'm being dramatic, but honestly, it just gives me such a deep appreciation for the lapidaries. It gives me so much respect for the gem cutters that we work with. Look at the faceting on that oval. Are you kidding me? Do you recognize that? I mean, you see? Let's see what it does to my talking ability. Ruins it. It's absolutely incredible that every facet is maximizing the brilliance of this stone. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Is that amazing? And then, as if it's not good enough, and by the way, I just didn't know if you knew that it's almost 4.5 carats, just that one stone, just in case I didn't mention it. One stone alone, almost 4.5 carats. 1.5. 1.5, let's see. 1.5 carats, to me, would justify this price. And I'm not kidding. Based on the faceting, based on the way that it's designed, based on the halo, based on the quality, based on the gold, I'd say this price for a 1.5 carat piece, 2 carat piece would be great. And it's almost 4.5. It's almost 4.5, and you saw it for yourself. And I say elongated, so therefore I want to give you perspective on what that means in an oval cut ring. You are looking at almost 1/2 inch from north side to south side. So pretty impressive, and also very comfortable to wear. Look how gorgeous. Just a nice classic slim band, accented on the shoulders with more of those beautiful Forever Bright moissanites. The brightening continues as we brighten up your life with these beautiful pieces forever. Save yourself over $500 today. $527.25 is the discount. It's wild, isn't it? You are getting this home for $1,581.75. It absolutely should be $2,100 at least. It's actually 20, yeah, that's what it should be, but it's not. Not tonight, not for you. Do Shop Pay, guys. Make it easy on yourself. Check out with Shop Pay. That means you can make installments of your payments. You don't have to do it all at once. You can pay now or you can pay later. You have that option. I absolutely implore you to take advantage of that opportunity. I think you'll be very glad that you did. And I want to do a couple really quickly before we wrap up the show. We only have less than 10 minutes, but I would love to be able to do a trilogy piece because we haven't done any trilogies in this hour, and I think it's really fun. I believe is it 11? 10 or 11. I think it's really fun when we can do that because trilogy pieces have a lot of meaning. A lot of people will call them the past, present, future piece because you can actually make it mean past, present, future. So a lot of people really like to invest in the trilogy ring, but when the trilogy ring actually has emerald cuts, now you're in like another stratosphere, okay? Because you very, very typically see round cuts, maybe oval cuts in your trilogy pieces, but you don't often see emerald cuts. Again, any flaw would be so easy to find, but you have it absolutely cut to perfection. Let's show you a display of that perfection as it rotates and moves so you can see the brilliance for yourself. An emerald cut is like no other. It creates a completely different effect, and it actually has, to me, a very, very prestigious, very elegant look. I'm going to put it on my hand, and then we're going to go to that wheel so you can really see it as it circulates. But look at that. Very profound. Beautiful piece of jewelry. So different than anything else you've seen today. So special when we're looking at a savings of almost $450. That's a big deal. Because $450, I mean, think of what you can get. You can, oh, wait a minute, I have an idea. Maybe you can get either a pair of the studs today. Oh, you know what I would do? I would take, if you are in a position to spend the money, I would say what you are saving from this piece, if you buy this piece, what you are saving, you can use that to buy the necklace, the beautiful heart necklace that we showed you, because that one was just over $300. So that would be a great idea. I'm thrilled for you to be able to get in on these deals. But that heart necklace, I mean, it is the steal of the show. There's no question about it. It is the steal of the show. I'm going to give you one more look at it. It is, let me give you the item number as well. It is item 624729, 624729, and that one is not 1,341. The price that you're seeing on your screen is for the ring, of course, that I'm showing you. There it is, though, $381.75. So there you go. It's an incredible deal, guys. It really is, and the savings is, it just can't be beat. Did I mention free shipping and free returns? I'm going to mention it again. Free shipping and free returns. So you don't have to pay to have any of these pieces shipped to you. Every one of them, from the studs to the necklace to the rings. But you know what? I have another necklace for you. And before we go, because I started the show giving you a sneak peek at it, I want you to have one more look. And I want you to get a closer look, and I want you to be able to get it home. Because this is a really special piece. The necklace that I'm wearing that we just showed you, that piece, 624729, is in silver. The only silver in the entire hour. But this one that's coming up is in gold. And this one is, to me, it actually reminds me a little bit of a compass. Like, it reminds me of finding your direction, like north, south, east, right? It just kind of has that vibe to it for some reason. That's what it reminds me of. What I love about this piece, more than anything, is not just the fact that it's in 14 karat white gold, not just the fact that you have almost 1.5 carats in diamond equivalent weight, not just the fact that it's such an extraordinary piece and it includes an incredible chain, but my favorite thing about it is that center solitaire stone. That center solitaire stone, you ready? It is a carat 20 alone. So you are at, oh, you know, we want that magic carat weight. Everybody wants to be part of the carat club. We love it, right? But guess what? This is going to be a chance for you to own a piece of beauty over a carat in just this single stone. So just that one stone, friends, is over 1 carat at a carat 20. And then it's surrounded by more beautiful stones. And on top of that, you have white gold, illuminating and exemplifying just how white and bright those moissanite stones are. Forever bright, when I tell you how white and bright it is, here's the way you figure it out. You set it in white gold. And when you see it in white gold and it shines that bright and it looks that white and you have all of that scintillation and you have all of that fire and you have all of that dispersion and that brilliance, guess what? You know that this is the real deal and that this is top quality. Here's what I want to do for you also. Bail to bottom, we are at, just shy of 3/4 of an inch. Bail to bottom. Here's something else I want to show you real quickly before we go. It's a nice smooth piece, but I want you to just see from the under gallery, you can really see the beauty of that fire. So I also want to remind you, this is white gold. This chain is off the chain because the chain alone should be costing you $800. You are spending $809 for this entire beautiful piece. You have a narrow lobster claw clasp, nice secure clasp on this. You have this beautiful box chain, and you have the glorious piece of beauty in your Forever Bright Moissanite, which, by the way, again, this design kind of reminds me a little bit of a compass. It just does. Now, we are in the final 2 minutes of the show. I don't know if I have time for anything else, do I? I don't think I do. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just do one quick thing for you. I've been kind of keeping it in hiding. It's hiding in the corner. Remember I showed you the trilogy piece? That trilogy with the emerald cuts? Yeah. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of a different look with that same cut because so many of you love it so much. Get ready and get set to go because this is the grand finale. And this is a piece de résistance. In other words, you will not be able to resist this piece. This is a forever bright piece. And it is so gorgeous, but it is also affordable today because we are knocking almost $400 off your price. You're welcome. I mean, that's a discount I can live with. Take a moment and look at the beauty. Once again, the perfection of the faceting, the beauty of the cut in your emerald step cuts. Just so you know, there are 5. There are 5. And you are at almost 3 carats in total. Is that amazing? And set in 14 karat white gold. My friends, this is what it's all about. It's about finding the finds, right? 631-440. 631-440, that is your item number. I hope you have loved everything in this show as much as I have. Every single piece has, to me, been astounding. And all I can say to you is that I hope that forever and ever you will be forever bright. There is nothing better than something that can brighten up your life, and you shopping with us certainly brightens my day. I have had such a blast with all of you. I'm Nikki Stanzione. Thank you so much for shopping. This is Made Shopping, and I'll see you very shortly. Don't go away.